Okay, so good. Let me just bring this up so I can see myself. So hello, it's Kristen Forster here. I'm. This is by way of a kind of a brief advert, because some of you may have picked up, but this coming Wednesday, starting this Wednesday at lunchtimes, we're starting an online Zoom Bible study, which will also be streamed to Facebook and to YouTube. So if you just want to watch it, you can just dip in via those channels. But if you want to be part of the conversation, then you can kind of join in with the Zoom connection. So this is in one sense a test, but it's also an advert. The reason why we're doing the Bible study is it's part of my support for people in the workplace. So it's designed really to fit into the working life. So 1 o'clock on Wednesdays, we'll be running for the next 6 weeks, and then there may be a bit of a break over summer, and then we'll start again in September. We're going to work our way right the way through the Gospel of Matthew. And Matthew's Gospel is a brilliant Gospel. I regularly will say, you will often have this thing where I'll say, oh, so-and-so is my favourite book in the Bible. And it's changing all the time. But constantly I do keep coming back to Matthew's Gospel. I remember as a younger Christian, everyone used to love John's Gospel. I used to say I love John's Gospel. And John's Gospel has some incredible incidents in it. It's only really as you start to kind of study and you put the whole thing together, you realize that John's Gospel is a supplemental Gospel. It presupposes the existence of a synoptic view, those that are covered by Matthew, Mark, and Luke. And as those of you who know, who followed some of my things before, I go definitely with the early church fathers. I see Matthew as being the kind of foundational, authorized gospel. That then out of that flows Mark's Gospel, which is a recording of Peter's preaching in Rome, and Luke's Gospel, which was written to support Paul in his mission to the Gentile world and into the Hellenized Jews. But Matthew's Gospel is an absolutely fantastic Gospel if you want to get a full picture of the life of Jesus in a way that kind of fits it into the flow of history that's recorded right the way from Genesis through all the way up to the moment of Jesus' arrival and then his ministry, and then preparing us for what comes next. So it's a fantastically rich gospel, full of kind of fulfilled prophecies, full of connections, not really explanations, but kind of connections to the wider mythological kind of background of Israel's history and so on, that give you a kind of a deeper theology of what's going on. It's the gospel of the kingship, of course, in that sense. So we're going to take Matthew's gospel, and but it won't be kind of massively too academic, if I can put it that way. So I don't want to put you off. What we're going to do is we're just going to take a few verses each week. And because it's designed to fit into the working week, so you can connect via Zoom on your phone, or you can just watch on Facebook on your phone. If you want to kind of take part in the conversational bits, obviously you need to be on Zoom. But what was just so we'll just take a few verses, literally a few verses. I will talk to them for a quarter of an hour to 20 minutes. Then we'll open it up for people to make observations, ask for clarifications and questions. And after a few minutes of those kind of questions, we'll probably stop the stream broadcast, but we'll continue the discussion in the Zoom link. So if you're part of the Zoom conversation, you'll get a little bit before, because we'll all come together at the beginning, say hi to each other, greet each other, chat, catch up. Then when we start the Bible study, we'll start streaming, and then after a few minutes of conversation and discussion, we'll cut the stream. The conversations can go on a little bit more privately if need be, but everything should be done within around half an hour, which is a nice, easy way of kind of fitting into a lunch break. And so the Bible study will include some kind of quite technical detail, which will be surprising and hopefully is stimulating, interesting. Means it's not quite as there'll always be something that you weren't expecting. I hope that's the intention, but at the same time there'll be a kind of a strong sense of application. Matthew's Gospel is a wonderful Gospel for that. I mean, here's a man who comes from a professional background as a tax collector, and he uses his tax collecting skills, and he also allows his perspective as a civil servant to impact the way he sees the story of Jesus, which is fascinating. So we'll look to always kind of apply to how does that mean for me as I live my life out and work it out and so on. So anyway, get back to the schedule again. So we're going to start this Wednesday, which is Wednesday the 9th at 1 o'clock. If you look in the link on Facebook and YouTube, there should be a link there to a page where you can sign up your interest if you'd like to get the Zoom login details. So we'll send you the Zoom login details if you'd like to be part of the live discussion. I'd love it if you just subscribed anyway to my channels. I don't have that many. I've had 300 and something subscribers. It'd be great to get a few more. But I hope you're going to enjoy these sessions. I'm going to enjoy delivering them for definite. Yeah, I'm now kind of running out. I don't want to spend too long. It was really a kind of a flag, and please sign up. Please let me know. I know in one sense you can always just, if you're watching this on the Facebook feed, you can always think, well, I'll be around on Wednesday, I'll check it out then. But it's much more encouraging for me if you kind of join the Zoom session. So, or at least let me know that you're going to be watching by signing up. So please use the link, which should be in the description below. Go and let me know that you're going to take part. That would be great. And otherwise, I'll look forward to seeing you then. I'll probably say something again tomorrow. So final time. If you just be interested, even if you don't think you can make this Wednesday, we'll be doing this for the next 6 weeks. So that will take us right the way through till July the 14th. I think we may continue into July. It depends a little bit on take up of the live Zoom sessions, and whether we run through the summer or not, or whether we take a break. But we'll be kind of issuing kind of termly. There'll be new Zoom codes, new ways of conversation, and so on and so forth. So please join me. Look forward to it. If you just see this on Facebook, and even if you can't make it, give me a like or a thumbs up, just to keep me encouraged. And I will hopefully see many of you on Wednesday afternoon. So I'll stop zooming. So it's come down here. And we'll stop the live stream. So I'll hopefully see you Wednesday. Bye.